dark days ahead? Policy experts warn Mark Carney's path could bring ruin to Canada. As Canada approaches a crucial election, the future of its oil and gas sector is at a critical juncture. Mark Carney, the new leader of the Liberal Party and Prime Minister, is under scrutiny for his proposed policies that many believe could jeopardize the nation's energy industry, a cornerstone of its economic prosperity. The Frontier Centre for Public Policy has raised alarms, presenting an analysis that highlights the potential negative impacts of Carney's agenda on this vital sector. Recent findings from the Frontier Centre reveal that Canada is losing an astonishing $30 billion each year due to its inability to sell oil and gas at world market prices. This translates to a staggering loss of about $70 million daily, which could otherwise be allocated to essential public services such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure development. This economic drain underscores the urgent need for a shift in how Canada approaches its energy resources. One major issue outlined by the Frontier Centre is the lack of adequate infrastructure, particularly pipelines. The current situation forces Canadian oil and gas to be sold at significantly discounted rates, which diminishes the overall value of these resources. Instead of benefiting directly from their natural wealth, Canadians find themselves at a disadvantage, as foreign middlemen purchase these resources at low prices and sell them internationally at a profit. Despite recent expansions like the Trans Mountain Pipeline, which aim to alleviate some of these losses, federal policies, including tanker bans and stringent regulations, continue to limit access to global markets. This regulatory environment not only stifles investment, but also hampers the sector's growth potential. The economic implications of this infrastructure deficit are profound. Without the necessary means to transport oil and gas efficiently, Canada risks falling behind other energy-producing nations that are capitalizing on their resources. The Frontier Centre's analysis suggests that the current trajectory could lead to further job losses, reduced investment, and an overall decline in economic growth. This highlights the pressing need for a comprehensive strategy focused on modernizing infrastructure and fostering a competitive environment for the oil and gas sector to thrive. At the heart of the criticism against Carney's policies is the broader ideological battle regarding energy production and environmental sustainability. Many experts argue that the challenges facing Canada's oil and gas industry stem from a deliberate ideological agenda that has vilified the sector over the past decade. This keep-it-in-the-ground mentality, driven by radical environmentalist ideologies, has led to significant restrictions on development and investment. Carney's commitment to ambitious net-zero policies and the controversial Bill C-69, which has been labeled as anti-pipeline legislation, are viewed as further threats to an already struggling industry. Carney's vision emphasizes a transition to renewable energy sources and environmental sustainability. However, critics contend that his approach lacks a balanced consideration of the economic ramifications for the oil and gas sector. The proposed policies are expected to impose increased costs and regulatory burdens that may further alienate investors and hinder the development of critical infrastructure. Moves to limit industry communication and impose stricter regulations are seen as detrimental, potentially exacerbating Canada's economic challenges rather than providing solutions. In stark contrast, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre champions a robust expansion of the oil and gas sector. He asserts that current governmental policies have been harmful to economic growth and that Canada must leverage its natural resources to ensure prosperity. Poilievre advocates for deregulation and infrastructure development, aiming to restore Canada's status as a leading energy producer. He argues that a thriving energy sector is essential for job creation and can significantly contribute to national revenue, which can then be reinvested into vital public services. The Frontier Centre's proposals underscore the necessity of a policy shift toward responsible energy development that recognizes the importance of oil and gas in Canada's economic landscape. They advocate for reversing the negative narrative surrounding the sector and promoting a more balanced view that acknowledges its role in driving economic growth. Engaging with various stakeholders, including industry representatives, environmental groups, and Indigenous communities, is crucial to developing a comprehensive energy strategy that balances economic interests with environmental stewardship. As Canadians prepare to make their voices heard at the polls, they face a pivotal choice: to continue down a path that many view as detrimental to the energy sector or to embrace a new vision that seeks to unlock the country's energy potential. The implications of this decision will resonate for generations, shaping not only the economy but also the livelihoods of countless Canadians. The current debate around Canada's energy policy is occurring within a broader global context. Energy markets are rapidly evolving, with increasing competition from renewable energy sources and geopolitical shifts influencing energy prices. Canada's ability to compete internationally is closely tied to its energy policies and infrastructure. As countries worldwide strive to meet energy demands sustainably, Canada must navigate the delicate balance between environmental responsibility and economic viability. Looking ahead, the future of Canada's energy sector will depend significantly on the government's ability to address these challenges candidly and effectively. Policymakers will need to engage stakeholders across the spectrum, fostering collaboration to create an energy strategy that encourages innovation while ensuring economic growth. A well-defined framework that allows Canada to meet its energy needs while respecting environmental concerns is crucial for the nation's long-term prosperity. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, Canada's economy faces significant hurdles. The energy sector has the potential to play a crucial role in economic recovery. By revitalizing this sector, Canada can create jobs, stimulate investment, and generate the revenue needed to support critical social programs and infrastructure projects. However, this potential can only be realized if policymakers adopt a proactive approach that prioritizes energy development alongside environmental sustainability. In conclusion, the debate over Mark Carney's policies and their impact on the oil and gas sector reflects broader discussions about Canada's economic future. With differing visions from Carney and Pierre Poilievre, the upcoming election is a pivotal moment for the nation's energy landscape. Canadians must weigh the consequences of restrictive energy policies against the benefits of a balanced approach that values the oil and gas sector's role in economic growth. The decisions made in the coming months will significantly influence Canada's energy future and the economic opportunities for future generations. While challenges lie ahead, there is potential for a prosperous and sustainable future if the right policies are adopted.